Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be learning about square roots of perfect square. So first step is you should know what is a square. So a square is nothing but when a number get multiplied by itself, it gives the required or resultant square, and square root is the inverse of it. For example, if I want to know square of 2, so I will write 2 into 2. So I'll get 4 as a square. Now suppose if I want to know the square of 5, so I'll multiply 5 with 5 and I'll get 5 as a 25. So the square of 2 is 4 and square of 5 is 25. So now suppose the squares will be given and they'll tell you to write the square roots. So 4 square root will be 2 and 25 square root will be 5. So they are inverse of one another. So it's a definition given: when you multiply a number by itself, you get square root, and square root is nothing but a number is the value that when multiplied by itself gives the original value. And the symbol we use for for showing the square root is this, that is radical. We call it as a radical. Now let's move ahead. So here what I did, I have listed down all the squares from 1 to 10. The way it was necessary, it's necessary for us to know the cubes at least from 1 to 10. In the same way, for finding the square root of any larger number, it is important for us to know the squares at least from 1 to 10. Okay, now with the help of this, what we can do, we can find the square root of any bigger particular number. So what I did, I have listed on the squares from 1 to 10. Now what we can, now we, with this knowledge, with this information, we have to find a relationship between uh, these numbers, squares and their square roots. Now what we can say with the help of this, now let's underline the last digits of squares and their square root. So this is last digit 1 1, 2 goes with 4, 3 goes with 9, 4 6 5 5, 6 6 7 9 8 4 9 1 0 0. Okay, now what I did, I have underlined the last digits of square root also and their squares also. Okay, now we will try to find out a relationship between these two. So what I did over here, I have listed down, I have made two columns, one with the last digit of the square and one with the last digits of the square root. So if let's just say if a square is ending at 1, so its square root will have two possibilities. Either it will end at 1 or it will end at 9. And if a square, the last digit of a square is 4, so the last digit, so again it will also have two possibilities. The last digit of the square root will end at 2 or 8. If a square is ending at 9, so its square root will end either at 3 or at 7. If a square is ending at 6, so its square root will end at either at 4 or at 6. And if it is last digit is 5 or 0, so it will be simply that 5 only or 0. The main thing are these 1 4 9 6. For these you have to remember this conversion. Okay, if it's ending at 1, so it will have two possibilities. If it is ending at 4, so again it will have two possibilities. If it is ending at 9, it will have two possibilities. If it is ending at 6, it will have again two possibilities. Now one more thing you have to we can get out of this information. If you will see, we are not having few numbers over here. Now which numbers are missing? So the numbers are missing is 3, right? 2, 3. Then we are not having 7 and 8. If you will see the last digits of the square, so we are missing 2, 3, 7, 8. These numbers are missing. So what can we conclude with this? We can conclude that a perfect square will never end with the digits 2, 3, 7, 8. This is the most important point. You can say we are having most important information about the square roots and square. So what it says, a perfect square will never end with the digits 2, 3, 7 or 8. It will always end at 1, 4, 9, 6, 5 and 0. I hope till here it's clear to everyone. Now let's move ahead with the actual problems. We will see the questions, how to find the square roots of those particular numbers with the help of the information we have in our hand. Okay, and along with this we also need few more information, few more tables, is that we need the square numbers of multiples of 10. That is 10 square is 100, 20 square is 400, 30, 940, 1600, 5, 25, 50, 2500, 60 is just 6. If it is 60, so you'll write 6 square is 36 and 1 0, so you'll write 2 zeros. This is because it's a square. 70, so for 70, 7 is 49 and 1 0, so 2 zeros. 80, so 8 square is 64 and here you'll add 2 more zeros. 9 square is 81 and you'll add 2 zeros. 100 is 1 square is 1 and 2 zeros, so you'll add 4 zeros because it's a double. You are squaring it, you are doubling it. Okay, so these two tables are very much, this one first table and this second table, these two tables are very much important for us to get the value, get the square roots of perfect squares. How? Let's see with an example. So let's just say example I'm having with me here 7, 7, 4, 4. Right, now I want to find the square root of 7744. Okay, now what you will do, you will see the last digit of 4, so of this number. So now the last digit of this number I am having is 4. Right, now if it is 4, so the possibilities of this square root will be either it will have 2 or it will have 8. Right, either it will have 2, it will end at 2 or it will end at 8. Right, now the next step is what we have to do, we have to see this 7744 is coming in which range. From here it's coming where? So if I'll see this 7744, it's coming in the range 6400 and 8100. Right, it's coming in 6400 or 8100. Now the square root of these numbers are 80 and 90, which means the square root of 7744 will lie between 80 and 90. So now what I will do, I will list down all the numbers between 80 and 90. So now I will write 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Okay, I have listed down all the numbers between 80 and 90. Okay, now next step, you have to see the numbers ending at 2 or 8. So I am having only two numbers, that is 82 and 88. So my square root will be either 82 or 88, one of these. Okay, now how can you decide which one it will be, because we have to give the final answer, right? We cannot give a like two answers to one questions. We have to give one possible perfect square root. Okay, so now this 7744, okay, 7744 is nearer to which value, 6400 or 8100? So it is nearer to 90, right? It's nearer to this 8100. Okay, so you will take 88 as your answer. So my final answer will be 88. This will be the square. Now suppose if this number would have been nearer to 64,000, right? So I would have taken 82. But since 6400, if it would have been nearer to 6400, I would have taken 82. But since it's nearer to 8100, so I will take 88 as my final answer. So in this way, you can find the square root of any bigger number with the help of these steps. I know these are a little lengthy ones. It will take time for you to understand, but if you will do more practice, you'll get through this. Now let's see one more example, how we can get the square root of any perfect squares. So one more example I am taking over here. Let's see, I am taking 3364. Okay, so the last digit of this is 4, right? So now 4, if it is 4, so it will have two possibilities, 2 and 8. So either the square root will end at 2 or it will end at 8. Okay, now I will just see it's coming from in which range. So 3364, it's coming in the range 2500 to 3600, that is it's coming in between 50 and 60. So if you will list down all the numbers between 50 and 60, so you will get numbers as like this way: 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Okay, now I have to select numbers ending at 2 or 8. So ending at 2 or 8, so only two numbers, 52 and 58. So now I will see 3360. 3360, it's nearer to which value? So it's whether it's nearer to 2500 or 3600. So if you will see, so this it's nearer to 3600, so I will take 58 as my answer. So this will be my final answer for 3364. Hope you have enjoyed the video. See, again and again in all my videos, I'm saying the same thing, that practice is a must. So unless and until you will not practice it, you'll not get through this. So practice it few times and sure you will get the answers in very few seconds. It's very easy, but the need is a practice. Hope you have enjoyed the information, the video which I have shared with you all. Do comment, share and subscribe to get the new tips, tricks and